Hello and welcome to Soul Symbols. My name is Shelley. I'm a writer, an astrologer, and a card reader, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Today is day 26 of the 31 Days of Tarot, and what that is it is a video blog sprint that is hosted by a fellow YouTube reader named Ethony. And what it is tarot and oracle card readers answer one question every day throughout the month of January. And today's question is, show us your tarot journal. And I actually have two tarot journals. And the first one I kind of use for writing down spreads. And the other one I use for kind of writing down interpretations of the cards. Now the first one I utilize quite often. It has kind of a rubber band closure, but it says shoot for the moon, and even if you miss it, you will land among the stars. And I'm a very big fan of astrology and other things, so of course I absolutely love that. And so again, I go through and I make notes. I post in here a lot of different spreads, like, I will post pictures of spreads that, friends or colleagues have suggested. It is in this book that I actually have my, I hold a reading here on the 20th of every month. It's a fantasy-based reading called My Dungeons and Dragons Read. So here I have the spread. This is actually the original layout. And then, of course, I have notes, and I just have it kind of set up where I can flip this open, look, and then it's a little bit 3D where I can kind of, I scrapbook in addition to doing cards, so I'm very good about having, kind of jointed hinges to things. I just like being able to, kind of grab and go whenever I'm, referencing. And so, yeah, I still have plenty of pages, so I hope I can fill up everything. I do have some notations, about like chakras and other things which pertain to, my Dungeons and Dragons reads. So all of that is in that book, and that's my one. Now my other one, I've actually had this book for a long time. I think I got it on sale. I really liked it. You can see it's red and it's got like a raised surface. It's a really beautiful just journal book. And what I did is I went ahead and I marked the names of all 78 cards. And what I do is I go in, and anytime I have a new interpretation, I go in and write it down. Now I do still kind of utilize my main tarot books whenever I'm doing a main read, so this does look a little bit sparse, but one main thing that I do use this book for is when I'm listening to reads from other readers here on YouTube, sometimes a perception of something, of a card that's really, difficult, like for instance, 7 of Swords, or I probably have a lot under like 3 of Swords. And what it is that sometimes certain meanings of the cards really don't come out until you see it in a read, right? Sometimes there's some really deep, kind of complex meanings that only really come out when you see it in relation to other cards. So it's when you're really in the thick of a read that something comes out. I had a really great reader say the other day, she was looking at a spread that contained the 4 of Pentacles, and she said, well, it seems like someone's holding on to a grudge, right? And so that's a great interpretation. That's one that you wouldn't really think, looking at the cards. So, I like to go into the book and, before the almost like, before the thought leaves your head, go ahead and write it down, right? So I really do kind of reserve this book for that reason. I kind of write down the really unique meanings that I come across. So I'm hoping to really fill this up. My goal is to fill this up with really meanings that you wouldn't, not the stereotypical meaning, one that you don't find every day for that card. But yeah, these are my 2 books. These are my only 2 journals. Again, I feel like they're a wonderful resource, and I hope to fill both of them up completely. And that's really it. I want to thank everyone for watching my channel. I've gained quite a few subscribers since this blog, the video blog sprint began, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for supporting my channel. One caveat is yesterday I was talking about the tarot book or card reader that I would most like to meet, and I had said that for some reason I thought that the name of the reader is Liz Dean. I would love to meet Liz Dean. And for some reason, I thought that she lived in Australia, which is incorrect. She is from the UK. She's from England. So, but either way, it would still be a jaunt to meet her. But I just wanted to go ahead and state that correction. And I hope you can join me again tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 27, and the question will be, where is the strangest place that you've read tarot? And it's not so much strange, but it is majestic and beautiful, and I hope you can join me for it, because it's going to be a good one. So I hope I can see you then, and talk to you later. Bye.